No, so we decided to go see Portugal the Man, which is a fire band. They are amazing. And it was at this place called Thompson's Point in Portland, Maine. And it's basically like on this peninsula of land in the Back Bay. We'll get to that. Yeah. Gabby and I have a thing where we will look at each other and we know exactly what we're saying. So it's really going to be difficult trying to actually say.
And for anyone just listening to the podcast, you don't know what's happening.
Right. You just have to look at us looking at each other and mind reading. Anyways, so we went to Thompson's Point, and this was actually my first ever concert. It was amazing. But it's like this big stage setup that they do in like the winter. They do like an ice skating rink there and stuff. It's so cool. But anyways, we went to go see this concert. We got there fairly early. We might have been having a little drink or two, but you didn't hear that from us. And so we get there and we're like ready to go. You know, we're like,
it's a little bit rainy, a little bit gray.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But it was like
care.
nice because it was kind of warm. So it was like refreshing. And so we get there and we get our spots like right away and we're real close to the stage. It was awesome.
We're short and we have to.
Right. I'm 5'5", you're 5'3". Yeah. And then these dudes who were originally like in front of us, but like to the left or the right, wherever they were, they somehow pushed themselves over to be in front of us.
And me, like 6 foot for reference. They're like 6 foot.
Oh, they're towering over us. And from like, okay, so I'm not afraid to like talk to people, I don't think, like, and actually be like, yo, like, what is up? Gabby, on the other hand,
non-confrontational.
Oh, absolutely.
To the fucking teeth.
But also I was like, you know what is it going to hurt? What is the worst that's going to happen? They're going to say no, which is basically kind of what happened. I tap him on the shoulder. Well, it took a little back and forth between us being like, should we do it? Should we not do it? I'm going to do it. And then the girl next to me was like, you should do it because I can't see either.
We love women supporting women.
Literally. And so I tap the guy on the shoulder. He's really cute too. I remember that. And he turns around and I go, hi. This is my first concert. Can you please switch spots with us so we can actually see over your ginormous body? Thank you. And he was like, maybe because you don't know that, concerts work like this, but it's like first person that comes, it gets the spot. And I was like, I was here before you.
We were here, moments before you guys showed
Literally. So I'm like, I'm a little pissed at this point, right?
We're also a little...
Just a little bit. And I'm like, okay, well, I was here before you, and you're literally 6 feet tall. Like, you will lose nothing by standing a foot behind me and looking over my head. And he was like, and then his friends immediately were like, he had 2 friends with him. They were like, oh yeah, like, sure, we'll move. And he was like, nice. He's like, no, it's the principle of the thing.
He was the shortest one of the group. I feel like that.
Yeah. The other 2 were taller than him, which was very tall, but, and then finally he's like, well, and I don't know if he was like kind of flirting a little bit. That's like how I like to remember it. Where he was like kind of mean, but like kind of flirty.
It's like when you're taught that if a boy's mean to you.
Oh God. But
not true.
He was cute. So I was like, but so.
It's a 2-part story.
Yes. So he eventually decides to move. And during the show, you remember this? During the show, this old lady, not old, probably like 60, comes up behind him and grabs his ass.
Yeah, straight up just...
She's drunk off her mind.
Yeah, she's gotta be what, like 40s, 50s?
I thought she was like older than that.
Maybe. She's absolutely trash. She grabs him. He starts yelling at him. We all turn around to start yelling at her.
Yeah, he literally goes, do not touch me! And like...
we all start screaming at this lady.
Yeah.
It's like, don't touch people without their consent.
Right. Especially like...
In a crowded area.
There was, and she was just like laughing too.
Yeah,
she was
made
so
it so
drunk.
much worse.
And then I felt so bad. I was like, oh my God, I asked him to move and then he gets his ass grabbed.
So later in the night, it's not funny. It's just sad because of the part.
It's funny. Yeah, it's a little funny.
It sucks because we felt bad because we felt like if
we would have gotten our asses grabbed. Or maybe not, because maybe she wasn't into us the way she wasn't into him.
I don't know. I also think she was just fucking hammered, so I don't think she really knew
what
she
was
for
sure
doing. Not an excuse, but this one was falling over.
Oh my God, she was
through the crowd. She's like grabbing onto other people, like stumbling. But anyway, so later in the night, we're going to move past the full concert just to finish this little story.
Great concert, really good.
Fantastic. Jack Harlow thought we were at the ocean.
Yeah, he looks at the bay. He was the opener, which he's getting really big now.
Yeah.
I like ads on him about him on Twitter all the time. I'm like, I know him.
I know him.
No, he looks out at the bay, like an inch of water, and he's like, is this the ocean?
And we're all like, no.
He's from what? Like Illinois, so we didn't know. But okay.
But yeah, so concert was great, fantastic. Portugal the Man, great first concert experience for you.
Absolutely,
like, that was a fantastic show.
Best thing I could have done.
Music festival style because it was outside.
Right, and it was nice out. It wasn't like too hot because it was May. Oh
my god, yeah. And so later in the night, we end up doing when we're leaving, we see the boys still standing around, and we're debating.
We're standing there, and we're like,
do we talk to them? Do we ask them to go get nachos?
We're trying to really get the guts to do it.
Because one, they're cute, and two, we felt bad that their friend got group.
Right, we were gonna be like, thanks for taking our spot and like switching with us. Like that was so nice,
But we're wimps, and we weren't intoxicated
the
anymore,
worst.
so we did not have the guts to do it. So we take an Uber to Taco Escobar, which is
this restaurant in Portland. Fire. $5 nachos after 10.
They saved our ass in college.
So great.
And I'm on Tinder as I used to do because dating apps are a scam.
Right.
But I guess it's not even a dating app. We all know what Tinder was for. But anyway, one of the dudes that was there, I matched with on the app, and I said, "Hey."
Oh yeah, and he was cute too.
He was one of the cute ones.
And you guys were talking for like a minute.
Yeah.
And then he was
like, "Go get nachos," and he was like, "Well."
Yeah, he told us that he would have, they would have gone out with us too. Like, not gone out with us, but gone to get nachos with us. If we asked them in person,
they would have come to hang out. And then they invited us to brunch.
Yeah, so they invited us to brunch, and we're like, ooh, like fun. And then we went home and we went to bed, and we woke up at 1 p.m.
But the thing that made us feel the most bad is that these boys came all the way from Canada.
Oh my god, I almost forgot about that. Yeah, they literally were like, we have to drive home. It's a long drive. And we were like, oh, where are you from?
Maybe like Boston or something.
Right. Or maybe even like upstate Maine, like something.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, we're from Canada.
Which made us feel even
worse. This boy gets told to move spots first. He's got a great prime spot. Granted, it was a step back. It was a step back. But then he gets his ass groped, and then he misses out on a great date with us.
Just sweaty and tired. Who wouldn't want that?
Nachos.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm sad they would have said yes, but that's okay.
That's kind of like one of those stories that we look back on and we're like,
what would have happened?
I don't know.
One of them would have been knocked out. I think the one I was talking to would have hit it off. I think you matched. No, you were talking. No. You had me tell him one of them was cute.
I had you tell the dude that I tapped on the shoulder, the one I thought was cute. I said to tell him that I thought he was cute and thank you for the spot.
Yeah.
And then he thought I was cute too.
Yeah. And
then
the third guy,
he could have been my soulmate, my Canadian heartthrob.